It's luxury outlet shopping vlog time. Prada, Loewe, Gucci, Choo, and some more. Hi and very welcome. My name is Mary. This is my channel Lumi Level Up, and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. And I obviously got distracted whilst filming my intro. If you've been around, you probably already know this kind of outlet vlog from me. I show you some of the best pieces the outlet has to offer at that point in time. This trip was to the Ingolstadt Village close to Munich, which belongs to the Village Outlet Group. I share my thoughts and tell you the prices in a voiceover, and then we meet again here for the haul. So enjoy! We are on our way to the Ingolstadt Village Outlet Center, and we is me and my sister-in-law. So let's see if we will find any great bargains. We started out at Kate Spade, and I just had to check out this Christmas Wiener dog purse. It was $299 instead of $549. And since you can't wear a Christmas themed bag all the year around, they had a more Parisian chic dog version in a houndstooth sweater and a beret as a crossbody bag, as well as a bag charm in a pink outfit for €59 instead of $179, so more than €100 off. Then we went over to Loewe, and I was a little bit intimidated because the last time we were there was so many SAs and not many people in the store, so I felt very watched. Today there were no other people in the store as well, and 2 SAs, but they didn't care for us at all, so it was great to film. These jacquard canvas shoppers in beige and black with a Loewe charm were $930 instead of €1,550. The matching slides were $240 instead of $590, and I think that's a great saving. Overall, I felt the prices for luxury shoes were quite well. These mock croc wedge sandals were only $175 instead of $590, and they even were my size. These ankle boots have a regular retail price of over $1,000, and they were down to $350. Unfortunately, they didn't have the black version of them. I didn't check any prices on the ready-to-wear because I usually don't buy any ready-to-wear at the store, but they have it if you're interested. This interestingly shaped summery shopper with a palm tree and canvas was with €1,125, half the price off, but I still think it's quite a lot for a quite open bag that just will work in summer. A design that really didn't speak to me, or let's put it that way, the material really didn't speak to me, this little baguette bag in lilac for €1,020 instead of $1,700. We'll check out the micro bucket bag in a second, but let's first look at the price point of these boots. They were $320 instead of $790, and sorry, really not down my alley. Other than this super cute micro bucket bag, which was $590 instead of $980, so unfortunately quite pricey as well for such a small piece. If you were on the hunt for a Prada bag, this would be the perfect timing because they had another 30% off on selected items, so these camera bags came to only $574 instead of $1,350. And I hate it when the prices of SLGs are not visible. Who has the time to ask an SA to show you each and everything and the price tag? When I spotted that big black bag for $990 instead of $1,650, I got super excited because I own that bag and I had it for years and scored it for only a few hundreds. It's great to see it still being sold after, I don't know, maybe 6 years? If the camera bags on promotion with the ruffles were somewhat too loud for you, they had a plain version as well, but unfortunately at a somewhat higher price tag for $920 instead of €1,550. These extraordinary fur bags definitely will not be for everyone, but the ones who do love the design could make a great saving. Regular retail would have nearly been €3,000 and they were reduced to $885. And of course, when being at Prada, we at least have to take a look at the nylon pieces. These buckets were down to $260 instead of $480, but I'm not entirely sure if there would have been any kind of shoulder strap or wristlet, or you would have to convert them yourself if you want to use them for anything else than organization. The Prada boutique has Miu Miu and some other brands as well, like these church boots. I had no idea church is that expensive. The shoes were marked down to $518 instead of $1,050, and this is a selection of the men's shoes they had at Prada. Staying in the range of shoes at Jimmy Choo. Well, what do we think of these sparkly ugly sneakers? The regular retail would have been around €3,600. They were 70% off, so they came to about 1,080. Worth it? Available in gold and blackish grey. The next pair I checked out is a style I personally don't like at all. They were half the price off and came to €240. But I tell you over and over again, I'm not a sneakerhead and I have no idea what the cool kids wear. These shoes were 330 instead of nearly 500. And the simplest version of them all in white or in black came to 300 as well instead of 450. Of course, Jimmy Choo does not just offer sneakers but as well dressier shoes. These boots were 70% off and came to 300 instead of nearly 1,000. This entire shelf with fall and winter boots was up to 70% off, so these came to 240 instead of nearly 800. Interesting shapes and especially interestingly shaped heels seem to have been the motto of a past collection. The snakeskin look pumps were 200 instead of 650. The matching ankle booties were 70% off from 825 to 277. I checked out some of the bags as well. The smock croc one was 40% reduced from 1,200 to 717. It was available in a light grey as well, but I somehow felt as if the shape was too small for my frame. I don't know if it was just my big coat, but the look definitely didn't convince me on myself, even though there was a very beautiful black version of the bag as well. I'm a huge fan of Jimmy Choo evening bags, so I had to check out this golden snakeskin look bag with a shiny buckle. It was 417 instead of nearly €700. And for the tiniest micro bag lovers, this sparkly pearly one was 350 instead of €700. It came with a crossbody chain, but it is tiny. There was a satin version as well in yellow and black, and it was half the price off to 200 instead of €400. A little impression of the outside of the Ingolstadt Village, which I played backwards because I wanted to lead to the next shop we visited, which was Stuart Weitzman. Aren't these pumps with a pearl detail amazingly beautiful? This is so my aesthetic, but I always buy heels and hardly ever wear them, so I resisted, even though they had a great price of only €150 instead of 450 regular retail. They were available in white as well, which would make perfect bridal shoes if you ask me. And that entire shelf was another 50% off from the outlet price. Our next stop was Coach, and please let me know if you would be interested in a man's backpack review, because I got my husband one for Christmas. None of these, but an even prettier one. Our Coach outlet boutique nearly always runs special promotions, and yet again they had a shelf with 20% off. This box bag with a banana print from the Basquiat artist collection haunts me. It's always there when I am at the outlet, and now it was reduced from 850 to €419. And for a little moment I didn't realize the tag is still hanging inside of the bag, so I had trouble closing it. Does anyone know the name of this bag shape? I loved it, but unfortunately couldn't find the price tag. A bag with a tag that was part of the promotion, so instead of 350 it came to 183. In the sale corner they had quite a lot of Peanuts and Disney stuff. For example, this bag with Snoopy that had a regular retail price of €550, and with the additional 20% off it came to only 183. If you know me, you might know I'm a sucker for raffia bags. I think they are perfect for summer. This one with the additional discount was only 190 instead of €600. This camera bag with a kitten had an even better price point. It came to only €150 instead of 500, and there were different designs of these camera bags available, one with a little dog as well. The last bag style I checked out at Coach came to 200 instead of €600, but it's not really my style. The boutique that surprised us with the best bargains this time was Tods. This big leopard look bag was 35% off from 2,400 to 1,560 euro, but the best bargains were on another shelf. I absolutely loved that mustard boho bag that was from 1,300 reduced to 507 euro. My sister-in-law had her eyes on the more structured work bags. This one, for example, was half the price off from over 1,000 to only 480. Unfortunately, I forgot to check the price on these fluffy shearling bags, but back to the work totes, which were part of the
special promotion and it will get even better. Look at that bag. It was reduced from 1070 euro to less than 350. I had a hard time to believe the regular retail price because this bag is so structured and large. So much leather and craftsmanship, I would have easily guessed it to 1,600 up to 2,500 euro regular retail. They did have it in mock croc as well as in smooth leathers, and they had a variety of colors to choose from. All of them had the same incredible price of only 350 euro. And doesn't this make the perfect work bag? It even had a shoulder strap. I kinda regret I didn't get one, but at least my sister-in-law did. Another amazing deal if you consider how much hardware this bag has. It was 612 euro instead of 1,350. Unfortunately, it does look a little bit crooked on this footage, but that's my fault because I closed it poorly with just one hand whilst filming. Absolutely love the light grey with the silver hardware. Another store we checked out where I took the worst footage ever was the sunglasspoint. Nothing is in focus and you can hardly see anything at all, but maybe I can show you these sunglasses later on in the haul. At MCM, this canvas shopper was my biggest temptation because it was on a shelf where everything was an additional 50% off. Unfortunately, I didn't check the price point of these flowery bucket bags because they were too loud for my liking, but I guess they were a great deal with 50% off. Here's me trying on the shopper, which came to 283 euro instead of 810 regular retail. With the shape, the pattern and the additional pouch it came with, the bag was strongly giving me Goyard vibes. What do you think? And for the price of not even 300 euro, should I have bought it? I'm watching this MCM monkey for months now and hoping for a better price because my sister loves monkeys. And MCM, they cost around 200 to 250 euro regular retail and the outlet price was 126. The metallic clutch was on sale for 150 euro. My sister wanted me to check out Uggs for her. She wanted either red, blue or pink, and I ended up buying this salmon short pair for 75 euro on sale. Burberry was quite disappointing to me this time. I checked some price tags. This duffel coat, for example, was 725 euro instead of 1,120. A beige trench coat was 1,310 instead of 2,190. But look at the sleeve, there were already some threads hanging loose. Not that great of a price, if you ask me. The jacket that was hanging behind the trench coat was a whopping 1,950 euro instead of 3,250. Burberry really wasn't that much fun this time and I did not find a single amazing deal there. Which already brings us to the last store where I filmed for you and definitely my favorite store in Ingolstadt Village, the Gucci Outlet Boutique. And they absolutely started it off with a bang. Right when you entered, there were these amazingly beautiful tweed Dionysus bags. Depending on the retailer, they sell between 2,000 and 2,800 euro, and the outlet price was 1,600. The smaller leather version has a regular retail of 2,100 and the outlet price was 1,470. Unfortunately, I was too lazy to search for the price tag on the medium size because already the small one was too expensive for me. They had two Gucci padlock bags in black and white with the cutest metallic fruit design with strawberry and cherry print. The outlet price was 1,365 instead of nearly 2,000 euro. They had a gigantic white Sylvie bag which has a regular retail price of nearly 4,000 euro and was half off at 1,990. This round cutie from the Marmont line was 875 instead of 1,250. Even more affordable was this red bucket bag for 645 euro instead of 850. A bag I definitely had to check out in detail is this blue Guccissima dome bag because my friend, this is Danny O here on YouTube, she owns that bag and she loves it like crazy. It was 770 euro instead of 1,700. My love for straw and raffia bags got me again. This one was 745 instead of nearly 3,000 euro. Great deal, but probably not the most practical bag, even though it has a shoulder strap. This grey cutie with silver hardware was 1,115 instead of 1,500 390. The outlet overall offered quite a selection of marmont line pieces. Do we think that means the hype is finally over? This bag was 1,400 instead of 2,000 euro. And the blue camera bag version was 980 instead of 1,400 euro. As always, I checked the men's section bags as well. This shopper was 1,185 instead of 1,700 euro. The matching bucket bag was 1,115 instead of nearly 1,600. Cute design and absolutely unisex if you ask me. A sneak peek at the ready-to-wear showed me you could have a Gucci jeans jacket for 1,400 instead of 2,000 at the outlet. Sometimes I wonder who actually buys these clothes. Next up, the Wellington boots with horsebite detail caught my eye, but unfortunately there was no price tag to be found anywhere. So sadly the price for these boots will remain a secret, as well as for all the other shoes they had at the outlet that day. I have no idea why they didn't put price tags on the shoes this time. I definitely wasn't in the mood to search for an essay to even find out if I might be interested at all. A piece you might already know from the outlet if you watched my Serravalle vlog is this red belt bag. The outlet price here was 345, but at Serravalle it was only 225. So obviously it didn't get me tempted this time. And I'm finishing off the vlog with a very beautiful Gucci scarf, which was 290 instead of 410 euro.
And that were all my clips I filmed at the Ingolstadt Village outlet this time. My haul will probably be kinda boring, because I did not even buy that much. I have to make a little bit more space to put in some pictures, because the majority of things I did buy I can't show you yet, or I can't show you live anymore here in person. I bought the salmon colored Ugg boots for 75 euro instead of around 180 on behalf of my sister, and I already handed them over to her, so I cannot hold them up anymore for you. Whenever we spot something whilst shopping that we know the other person would like, we send pictures and ask if we should buy it. And this time I knew she was on the hunt for colorful Uggs, so that was a perfect match. And my sister does have a birthday at the end of January. Actually, I did find the perfect present for her at the outlet, other than the Uggs, which I unfortunately can't show you in this video, because there is the risk of her seeing it before her birthday. She only watches my videos every now and then, very irregularly, but she is quite interested in my outlet content, so the risk is too high to already show the item. And I hope that I do not already spoil her too much, in case she is watching this video too early, realizing she gets something from the outlet, because then she can combine and guess from which brand it might be, because of course there is only a limited number of stores and brands available. If you are curious, stay tuned, it definitely is luxurious. It will get its own video, probably late January, early February. And now, cross your fingers for me, please, that she's not even watching this video at all before her birthday. The only thing I did buy for myself is a pair of sunglasses at Sunglass Hat, and I think this is a international run company, because I think I bought a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses back in the early 2000s when I was in New York. I do feel a little bit bad about that purchase, since I already have that many sunglasses. But somehow I just fell for them, and somehow I am obsessed with sunglasses. And I think they were a good deal. So, let me show you. Ta-da! It's the Michael Kors case, but it's not Michael Kors, because I'm not that much of a fan of Michael Kors. It is this pair of metallic, I have to insert pics I guess, Bottega Veneta Sunnies. Regular retail would have been 340, and I hope this doesn't reflect too badly right now. The outlet price has been 195, and they were part of an additional promotion, so that they came to only 68 euro. And that's a great deal, isn't it? The only thing that bothers me a tiny bit is that I don't have the matching Bottega Veneta case for them. Because usually my only reason to buy sunglasses at any other store than TJ Maxx for an incredible price is to have the full set with the matching case. I don't own any other Bottega glasses by now, so unfortunately I do not have a matching case I could just switch it up with. But maybe I will score one at the flea market one day, so cross your fingers yet again. What do you think? Good deal? Do they suit me, or an unnecessary purchase? I'm still a little bit undecided. Somehow I got carried away by, oh, they are Bottega Veneta and Bottega is so hot right now, and I don't own anything Bottega at all by now. Yeah, My sister-in-law made the even better glasses deal. with a pair of Saint Laurent big black aviators. They are very plain, only if you know, you know, but we know. And they were incredible €42 on promotion. If I would have seen the price tag before her, you better believe me, I would have bought them myself. But it was the last pair. And she was actually searching for a pair of big aviators. Initially, she had a pair of Ray-Bans in mind, but they didn't have the large ones. And now she's even better off with YSL for €40. She bought 2 pairs of jeans as well, and the amazing deal Tods work tote in the light grey mock croc. I still have quite a hard time to believe that I was able to resist that bag. I think the price is incredible for such a big bag. And if they would have had a black one, I definitely would have purchased one as well. So overall, I guess my sister-in-law was more successful with shopping this time. Even my own sister, who has not even been with us, got more from that trip than I myself, with just the glasses. So maybe I managed to be quite mindful this time. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself now. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time and bye!
Hättest du jetzt auch aufräumen?
Kommt da noch was Unterhaltsameres? Denn die Lumis wollen nicht hören, wie du mir befiehlst aufzuräumen. Nieder mit dem Peachko! Nieder mit dem Peachko! Marion soll nicht aufräumen! Nein, nein, nein! Was machst du denn?
Ich wollte denen mal zeigen, wie es hier so ausschaut. Dann würden die nämlich auch sagen, du sollst aufräumen.
Nieder mit dem Peachko! Who does he think he is to tell me to clean up? Well, I have to admit it's my chaos. It's all my chaos. I'm very chaotic. You have no idea how chaotic I actually am. I am. But he knew that when he married me, so live with it. If you enjoy outlet content, check out my entire playlist with outlet shopping vlogs and consider subscribing, because outlet shopping is one of my greatest hobbies, I guess.